in, please.
Oh, hi there. You look so radiant sitting there. You look like an angel.
Thank you.
You are an angel.
Thank you.
Hey, would you mind if we share with everyone out there another episode of Angels Talk?
That'd be wonderful.
Good. Let me open the show, okay?
Okay.
It goes like this. Thank you all for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here today on another episode of Angels Talk. I'm Sandra, and I'm in a soul relationship with the one and only dear, sweet Melissa Pierce. And where are we? Where are we?
Antwerp, Ohio.
Antwerp, Ohio. And I am so excited because we're going to talk about scrapbooking today and how we got into all of this. Would you mind sharing with everyone today?
Yes, I would.
Melissa, give yourself permission to be all that you are in your sacred space here today, in the privacy of your home, and to share all of your memories, miracles, and magnificence of these wonderful replications of scrapbooking. Before you, I see this picture of yourself that you were gazing upon. What was going through your mind at that time?
How young I look.
Oh, how young you look. Well, you are a teacher here today, and you're here to share with everyone a little bit how this manifested. This book that you're looking at, it's very personal and very sacred. What is it about?
Well, it was made by my photographers, one of my photographers, when I worked for Olin Mills. And it's got my firstborn's photographs in it, and of course me, with my firstborn in the womb. And I lost this child to SIDS at 10 weeks. So this was in '91, and so yes, this little girl brought a lot of love and joy in the short time that she was here. And she'll be 14. Well, she is 14 now. February 2nd was her birthday. So you often wonder, when you see other children that are that age, what would mine look like?
Yeah.
And it just, you know, and when you look back and you see that not only did someone make this for you, but you were able to fill it, and it has such a memory that nothing could, there's no amount of money that you could give me for this book.
Do you mind if I take a look at it?
No, sure don't.
Please, let me. We're going to move these other books here aside so we can take a look at all of them, okay?
Sure.
And as we're leafing through it, you have, it's beautifully tied together with old ribbon and, oh my goodness,
And
oh my goodness.
Front has pearls.
Uh-huh.
And lace.
Uh-huh.
And little rosebuds on the corner. It was obviously made with a lot of love. It certainly has a lot of time that was given to it by making it, and I also put a lot of time in to filling it.
Well, it has this real soft cushion, like as if it was a baby blanket, for heaven's sake.
It has matting underneath it.
The matting underneath it. And as I open the pages, there's the hospital bracelet, and oh my goodness, that's an old-time
ultrasounds.
Ultrasounds.
But you don't see what they are.
Oh.
Here's who made the book.
Oh, tender, loving care. Okay.
And she made it.
Tamara.
So
is that how you say her now?
Tamara Pierce, or Puri. She was my photographer, so yeah.
Now I'm going to just jump around here. I see there with your with child, and oh my goodness, the Daily Word back on February 3rd. The Unity Daily Word.
1991.
Yes.
February 1st, February 2nd.
And the big news and old news throughout. And I see your family members holding her when she was born. Who is that in the background?
My poodle, my dog.
What's her name?
Angelica.
Oh, how fitting. We're going to have to take her picture.
We will do that.
Include her in another episode.
She's got her own book also.
Jocelyn. Jocelyn.
She had hair, I tell you.
Yes. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, how darling. Tell me a little bit about her angelic presence. Why did you think that she was an angel?
Well, because when we first brought her home, she was just the best baby you could imagine. She was just absolutely my pride and joy. And I kept telling my mom, she's so good, she never cries. Well, babies don't do that. They sleep a lot when they're born. So she slept a lot, and she was a very good baby.
Babies.
Here's where we made it on the exposure where I work at Olin Mills. We were on the front page of the exposure.
Now we may be getting, oh, okay. That was a magazine?
Yes. It came out every week at our work.
The Olin Mills, oh my goodness. And now you're working for Olin Mills.
Again.
And taking more pictures of other children as angels.
Absolutely.
I stopped by there.
I did too yesterday.
Yeah, that was exciting to see a little boy and girl with the angel wings.
This is the poem that I had written, and I had a friend of mine help me word it better and write it out better, and then she did a calligraphy, 16 by 20 of it.
Oh, and where is that at?
It's in the back bedroom, and it is absolutely adorable. I mean, when you read it, it truly brings some angel tears.
Now, and that poem was written on May 29th, 1991. A transformation took place, huh?
Oh, yes.
When you wrote that.
It was very hard to go back and photograph other babies when you just lost yours. I think that you have a resentment, and you have to really search and find that there is a reason for you to be here, and that is to help other people cherish their photographs and create smiles and capture their children at their different ages.
Well, if you don't mind, at the end I'll go ahead and read that. But for now, we're going to keep moving because we have so much to talk about through the book and through your healing to help other people. Oh my goodness, that's sweet. Oh, where is that?
That's a computer readout.
Uh-huh. Now, is this what your brother did?
Yes.
Okay, he's an angel, isn't he? What's his name?
Mark.
Mark. And your mother?
Myrna.
Mother Myrna, is she an angel? I saw some pictures of
Reverend.
Reverend.
Just got her reverend papers, so she is now ordained.
God bless her. Oh.
That's the sad part of the story.
So, tell me, what happened after that? What happened in your life after Jocelyn?
I went to work, and 5 years later I had another child, and her name is Savannah. And I told the good Lord that I did not ever want to feel this lonely again, and to please help so that I would never feel this way again.
And now
I have Savannah.
And now Savannah. But let me ask you about the scrapbooking. What happened what married you into the scrapbooking business? From Jocelyn to Savannah.
Just being able to remembering and keeping those memories.
Yeah. Keeping
those memories, and I really enjoy the scrapbooking. I think it's really fun, and I think that I was one of 7 children. So for me to go back and have all these memories for my daughter to look back on when she's my mom's age, which is 73.
Oh my.
Won't that be so blessing? And I have people write different things in their book, relatives and family members. And I think that when she looks back at that and sees how she has touched all these different lives, that I think this has taught me that. You know, I think we don't think that we're going to go to work and come home and have our children not be here. And that's what happened to me. And so therefore I think that it makes you more aware, and it makes you write on it so that you're helping capturing the different things that they do. And even if it's an Instamatic camera, which I'm good at, I just take it skating, I do brownies. So we do a lot of things. And if it had not been for that Instamatic camera, we wouldn't have had any of those memories. Because a lot of people say, oh, I forgot my camera. I didn't want to bring my camera. It's too expensive. You know, and you may not want to do that, but there are other ways that you can go around that. And I have found that the Instamatic cameras is definitely, because if you lose it, it's gone.
Yeah,
you know,
the old verbiage is
right.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's like at work. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to do them right now. I don't have the money. Well, if you don't do it now, you never get it.
When are you?
Right.
Yes.
And I always tell people, you know, you can go back and you can get the photographs back within 2 years, but you can't make them go back in time. You can't make them 6 months old again. And I think that that's the good part about scrapbooking. You keep right on it, because if you get behind, it's really hard to catch up.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful angel book. And that's with Savannah, right?
This is our wedding.
Your wedding! Oh my goodness! Another happy surprise.
Yep,
Let's take a look at that. Yes, let's try it. So, tell us all about this beautiful piece.
Well, this is my angel scrapbooking, which I have an angel in my life, another angel.
Yeah?
Yes, and his name is Daniel Pierce, and he was entered into my life in about 1999, and early 1999, and he brought a lot of love and joy to my daughter and I, and so he's my angel. And he's brought, like I said, a lot of love and a lot of spark to my life. So I present this book to him with my glamour pose on it. It's been a while, but
that's marvelous.
And it's got the butterflies and the cherubs and the sun and the moon and the stars. And the paper was just absolutely perfect for what I had in mind.
Why, it's angelic.
And it came with the book.
Oh, that's magnificent.
So this was a kit that I had bought. And this was back in 1999. And here's some of my cards.
Oh, I love that card.
It's a daisy.
It says, you may think that all I ever think about is sex, sex, sex. Forget that. I'm interested in you for your great sense of humor and your incredible mind, your devastating charm, and your warmth and sensitivity. Oh, how charming.
And that's my husband.
Oh.
He is very sweet.
The red? Or is that your husband on the very next page?
No. That is a Valentine card from my daughter.
Okay, so there's Valentine's Day.
Right, and we got this from our minister that married us.
Uh-huh.
And it's a beautiful saying for when you get married. And he's given it to us, and we'd had it on our table, our head table. And these are my gifts that we put on the table. They had bubbles, little blowing bubbles, and then we put our wedding name and date on there. And pictures of the flowers being made.
Oh, okay.
My girlfriend and I made all the flowers. We did all the tables, all the corsages. And her name is Sheila, and she was absolutely wonderful helping me get this dream to come true.
I know you think a lot about Sheila.
Yes, she's a very good friend of mine. And she spent a lot of time. We went to her house and spent many, many nights wrapping flowers and and putting this together. And this is the bridesmaid and the maid of honor, and this is the flower girls baskets. We even did this a little bit on Olin Mills' time. People at work helping me on their lunch hours, and we were wrapping bubbles. My coworkers, they were very, very pleased to be a part of this transition that I was making. And the church was donated by Sheila's mother, and you put the cards in that.
Well, I would have never thought about putting things in a scrapbook like that. I would have never thought of that. That's brilliant.
Well, I'll tell you, everybody's sitting around the table here doing the flowers. They had benefits to it. We ate good.
Well, there's always food that you can take and remember, huh?
And I love this one. It's got my daughter with my, let me turn this just a moment for you.
Let's see if I can get a picture of her. Close up.
She's got my veil on.
Oh, that's so sweet. How young was that? Savannah?
Yes,
Okay.
she was just 4.
Okay.
And she was getting married also. So she was a very big part of this also, making the flowers and doing the things for our big day. And here she is looking in the mirror. I think that's adorable. At the bridal shop.
Very adorable.
And there she is giving me a hug. She's got her little outfit on. Here I am trying on my dress. I think that once those days go by, you cherish, absolutely cherish these books. And there again, it shows my husband at rehearsal.
He looks pretty sweaty there.
Yes, he was pretty happy. I think he was ready to get it over with. And this was my mother's house. They had a cake and a gathering for us. Okay. And these are the wedding photographs.
Oh, let me get a close-up of that one. Is that you?
Oh, happy.
Goodness, look at how happy you are.
I was very happy.
Oh my goodness, it looks awesome.
When the stars in your eyes, you know it.
I see that. I see that. It's all over those pictures.
I like this one real well with her hands. And we were married at my sister's. So it was very nice that it was a beautiful outdoor wedding.
Hey, what's that one?
These have the cherubs at the top, and it says spiritual harmony, nature. It's got beautiful, looks like lilacs and butterflies and cherubs on the side. Very, very pretty. Very pretty paper. I love the daisies.
Oh my, that's beautiful. Now, the paper, did you cut that out? Did it come like that in the kit, or how exactly does that come together?
It came with the book.
Okay.
And you got several pages of the paper. As you can see, it's all got different, and stickers, and the stars, and here's some more stickers of the cherubs.
You have lots of cherubs on there.
Dragonflies. I love my angels and cherubs. As you can see, my home is filled with them. This is nice. It's the
sun and the moon.
The sun and the moon together. But yes, I mean, it looks like they're stickers, but they're actually the paper. And I really like using it like that, because then, of course, you can always use the stickers also.
Now, how many years ago were you married?
5.
5 years ago. It seems to be that there's a very fast-moving force within the idea of scrapbook making. Who would have thought that 5 years ago what you've done is becoming a fast force movement and a trend of today in 2005?
Right. Well, when I did it in '91, when I had my daughter, that was something that I did because I'd always been a photographer.
Now, do you have another book of Savannah?
Oh, yes, I do.
Can we take a look at that one, too?
Sure can.
Well, let's see the end pictures here of this book. Oh,
this is our
A wedding without a honeymoon.
Cancun, Mexico.
Oh, Cancun. I love it.
Yes, we went to Cancun, Mexico. It was beautiful. The paper here I made on the computer. That's something else that I might want to mention here today. You can go and print whatever you like. They have all different kinds of craft scrapbooking websites, and you can go right on there, and it also tells you how to do all this. And another thing I might add is whenever I go on vacation, when I went to Mexico, I picked up little pamphlets and different brochures, and they have all of like Tulum. We went to see where the ruins,
yes,
the ruins in there.
I was there too.
Right.
And would you believe? Can I just share this?
Sure.
I went there for a wedding that never happened, and I ended up at the Mayan ruins, right where you were.
Isn't that something?
How events are so similar.
Did you get to go snorkeling?
I didn't.
Oh,
did you?
Yes.
Is that in there too?
Yes. This is where I had to go to the doctor when I was there.
Uh-huh.
Let me see.
The best memories.
Oh, the water, the sky, so beautiful. Absolutely wonderful place to go. And of course, when we got back, we opened up our gifts. And
Beautiful.
And these are all of the people that came with my hair in cornrows.
Oh, goodness.
Which I had done on the beach.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Now your hair's so short.
Yes.
And what's the final picture there in that book? I'm curious to see that.
Well, let me see here. This is our second honeymoon.
Okay.
And this is the Michigan International Raceway.
Well, that's a nice
So
order
you
of
just,
things. You
well,
just
you just
continuous order.
Right. You just keep adding and adding, and when you go do things on vacation and you do something special with your loved one, it's really important not to leave them out.
Mm-hmm.
Because as silly as it sounds, when you have children, they all like that, but their husbands like the attention also. So I think when I put this together, I am helping create our memory and our love so that we both have it to look back on. Sometimes people say, well, men aren't so sentimental. Well, they are. They just sometimes don't really like to share that. So I know my husband likes looking at these.
And next, what book are you going to show us next?
I'm going to show you my daughter, Savannah.
Okay, well, let's look at it together. What did you say?
Would you like for me to put this up here for me to show everyone?
Yes.
This is Savannah.
Yes.
This was one of my garage sale bargains.
Hey, now wait a minute. Savannah, in such a small book like that? Melissa, I know you have more books about Savannah.
Oh, I've got 2 completely filled of Savannah.
Yeah? So what are you doing here with this
I'm
garage
on
sale book?
I bought this so that I could do some different things. And I thought I liked the black.
Yeah.
And the neon is in.
Uh-huh.
The neon colors, the gel pens are really used a lot for the scrapbooking. So you could use your gel pens. We had one of our personal angels put this down. It says Savannah Angel.
Aw, let me get a still shot of that one, okay?
And this is from Savannah's personal angel. She has that sends her little notes and so on. We're supposed to be here.
You're doing so well. What else do you have there, Melissa?
Well, we have everything from the card from my prayer partner to open mic night, which was at our church. And it was people getting up and having a good time. And this is our Sunday school.
Yeah.
And this is our everyone after church goes out to eat.
And what church is that?
Unity Christ Church.
Unity.
Correct.
And your church family's there.
Absolutely. We love to eat.
Oh,
so
yes.
when you say we're going to meet at wherever for Sunday brunch, they're usually right there. And what more way to enjoy a Sunday is to spend it with your church family. And I know I've been going there since '91. And it certainly, it's like your work. Those people become your family, and they become part of your life. And not only my life, but my daughter's life, and my husband. And my daughter loves it.
And who else's life? Our pets.
Oh, of course. Angelica and Mommy. We all get blessed. But yes, it makes it so nice to think that each book has that special memory.
Well, I'm coming back in there. Hold that thought. I just want to come in here because guess what? We're running out of time. We're running out of time today. And it looks like you have so many other things here to spend time that is worth my while to come by and share with you. I'm just so excited that you're doing this.
Yes.
And that you've allowed me to come into your home as my family, as my inherited family.
Right.
Because what I see in reflection here is one world, one dream in the spirit of unity.
Right.
And I'm honored. And look, here's another heart and all of these beautiful colors. And Melissa, can I come back?
She sure can.
And
Anytime.
we can show some more, maybe more of the, how about the brownies? Or
right.
I'll take some shots of Angelica while I'm here today. And
right.
we'll do another angelic episode.
Angelica's got her own scrapbook. But I've just been taking a little bit more of my time. And this is one of the photographs here that didn't turn out. And what I did is I just took one of the stencils right here.
Melissa, now listen, you can go on and on and on.
Oh,
We've
yes.
got to go now.
Oh, please.
Would you help me end the show?
Yes.
It's real easy. Everybody loves it.
Okay.
It goes like this. Oh my goodness, I just got sidetracked again. There's little angels in the background here. I'm so excited. We've got to end the show.
Okay.
Thank you again for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here today on another episode of Angels Talk. I'm Sandra, and I'm here with the one, the only one, my true friend, Melissa Pierce. And we're both here to say, I do this. Divine love and holy kisses.